So here's the question for today. How can real estate agents transform satisfied clients into a consistent source of high quality referrals? Well, my name is Gene Donahue, and I am the creator of the Agent Success Formula. And in this episode, we'll explore element 5 of the process flow stack, which is implementing a robust referral system that turns exceptional client experiences into sustainable business growth. But before we dive in, just a quick reminder that if this content resonates with you, please visit my website at genedonahue.com. That's genedonahue.com. So we've been building something powerful through this process flow stack series. Elements 1 through 4 establish your foundation. And remember, they are financial clarity, installing a cash flow system, strength-based lead generation, and exceptional client experiences. So today, we're exploring how that foundational work pays off exponentially through element 5, the robust referral system. And here's what makes element 5 so powerful. It is the only business development strategy that gets easier and more effective the longer you're in business. While other lead generation methods they do become more expensive over time, but referrals become more abundant as your network grows. And what I've noticed is that many agents, they really never develop a systematic approach to generating referrals. They hope for them, occasionally ask for them, but don't build systems that consistently produce them. So here's what I see typically happening. An agent provides great service and the client is happy. And maybe the agent will ask for referrals at closing. And the client says, yes, absolutely. And they say that with genuine enthusiasm. Then crickets. Nothing happens. The client returns to their life, the agent moves to the next transaction, and the referral opportunity fades away. And this happens because agents misunderstand referral psychology. Many think that satisfied clients automatically refer business to them. But satisfaction alone isn't enough. People need systems that remind them, empower them, and make it easy to refer. And element 5, it really does depend heavily on elements 1 through 4. Because without financial stability, you can't invest in long-term relationship building. Without quality leads, you don't have enough clients to build a referral base. And without exceptional experiences, you have nothing worth referring. But when all foundation elements are solid, element 5 becomes incredibly powerful. Your stability allows you to focus on relationships instead of immediate transactions. And your client systems create that wow moment that they just want to share. Now, before you can actually build an effective referral system, you need to understand the psychology behind why people refer, and more importantly, why they don't. So people refer for 3 reasons. They want to help someone they care about, they want to share a positive discovery, or they feel reciprocity towards professionals who serve them well. But people hesitate to refer equally powerful reasons. They worry about being responsible if something goes wrong. They don't want to seem pushy to friends. And quite simply, they forget. Understanding these factors allows you to build systems that amplify positive motivations while addressing those hesitations. When you tell clients up front that you'll take full responsibility for the service experience, you begin to remove their fear of accountability. And when you make referrals part of your business model from the very first conversation, you transform those conversations from awkward requests and to natural expectations. This psychological understanding makes a difference between occasional referrals and building your entire business, if you choose to, on them. So, how do you apply this psychology in practice? That's where I call the 5-star review strategy comes in. It's a systematic approach that addresses every psychological factor we just discussed. And the premise really, it's simple. You earn the privilege of referrals by delivering outstanding experiences, and you make referrals a natural part of that experience right from the start. So, during your initial consultation, explain that your business is built on referrals from satisfied clients. Tell them that instead of spending large amounts of money on advertising, you invest your time, money, and energy into delivering exceptional service. And with that, you hope they'll feel comfortable in introducing you to people they care about who have real estate needs. So, this conversation does three critical things. First, it sets the expectation that referrals are part of your business model. Second, it shows you're focused on their satisfaction, not just your commission. Third, it plants the seed early so they start thinking about who they know before their transaction completes. And my first broker took this step even further and asked clients to refer two people to him before the transaction even closed. And every time they got to a place where it was an opportunity to showcase his problem solving skills, he would just hold up two fingers. And it worked like a charm. And this approach transforms referrals from something you hope for into something you systematically build in every interaction. Now, understanding the strategy is one thing, but executing it consistently is another. So, let me break down exactly how to implement this system in your business with the right timing, the right method, and the right follow up approach. So, for timing, have the referral conversation when emotions are most positive. And that's usually during the contract to close period. And you want to make sure that that conversation happens before the client moves on mentally. And after you clear major hurdles as well. And this method, the method actually does matter enormously. Instead of asking, do you know anyone who needs real estate help? Be more specific in what you're looking for. So, is there anyone who might benefit from the same level of service that you know? Or maybe perhaps colleagues considering a move in the near future? Or do you have any family members that are thinking about buying or selling in the next 2 or 3 months? Or maybe you just have friends who've mentioned they have real estate needs. This gives them specific categories to consider and frames it as sharing a valuable resource with their friends and family and coworkers. Now, follow up is where most agents fail. They ask once and move on. But referral generation is long term. You need systems that keep you connected to past clients and regularly remind them of your availability and professional. This means regular value added touches, such as market updates, home maintenance tips, and personal check ins. And if you remember important details about their lives and acknowledge milestones, that goes a long way. And during these conversations, you occasionally and naturally bring up your continued availability to help their networks. And make these follow ups valuable and personal rather than pushy. When clients see you as someone who adds value beyond that original transaction, they become genuine advocates. They become your champion. But what I find is that most agents, here's where they stop. When they do have a good referral system in place, it usually focuses on individual client referrals. But if you want to take the power of element 5 to the next level, you need to expand beyond those individual clients to create what I call a referral ecosystem. And this ecosystem, it includes partnerships with mortgage brokers, attorneys, contractors, insurance agents, and financial planners. And don't forget the painter and the dog walker, because they usually know before anyone else if somebody's thinking about buying or selling. And when you develop genuine relationships with quality professionals, you create mutual referral opportunities. You know, back in my early days in real estate, I was part of BNI, and having those quality professionals around me was so important in building my business. So it will be important to choose partners who share your commitment to exceptional service and long-term relationships. And you want professionals who reflect well on your recommendation. And community involvement also multiplies your referral potential. When you're visible and valuable through things such as volunteering, local events, or educational seminars, you expand your sphere beyond just those past clients. And I know agents who create referral events, with client appreciation parties or educational workshops where past clients, they bring friends. These past clients, when you thank them, they create referral conversations and begin to expand your network. The goal is becoming so embedded in your community that referrals flow naturally from multiple sources, creating the predictable business development every sustainable practice needs. So today, we've explored element 5 of the process flow stack. And when you combine understanding referral psychology with implementing the 5-star review strategy, you create something powerful. A business that grows itself through the relationships you build. So here's your action step for this week. I want you to implement the referral conversation into your client consultation processes. Start setting the expectation that your business is built on referrals and begin positioning exceptional service as earning that privilege. So this is Gene Donahue, and remember, mindset fuels the systems and systems support the mindset. And your referral system becomes the bridge between exceptional client experiences and predictable business growth. And in our next episode, we'll complete the process flow stack with element 6, which is continuous learning and development that ensures your business evolves over time. So until then, cheers.